us now. What, are you happy tonight?
I'm very happy. I'm a very happy man. He did. I thought he was going to win. He did a lot better than I thought. I consider it a knockout. I think he just completely, by the end of the debate, she was just talking for the purpose of talking. She looked tired to me. The last 15 minutes, she looked really tired, and then she would give these long, wandering answers. In fact, the moderators were totally unfair. They let it go on and on and on.
I love when he said 1 on 3, because that was true.
But the moderators were unfair in letting go on and on and on, but she hurt herself by going on and on and on, because she kept repeating the same thing. She started to lose her train of thought. I think he really dazzled her.
Yeah.
He completely, and I'll tell you, from the moment she couldn't answer, the destruction of the 33,000 emails, which would put anybody else in jail. You know that. I know that. Everyone in America knows that.
The Abe Lincoln line, did he plan that, or would that just come flying out?
That was just made up, right on the spot, because she made that up on the spot.
Let me ask, because you've been a part of the debate prep, and what I saw tonight is Trump being Trump, and Trump saying what he means and meaning what he says. Was he held back a little in the first debate?
No, I don't think so. Look, it's a medium he has to get used to. He's going to be better in the next debate. I told him that.
Yeah.
I said, Donald, you know, it took him a while with the teleprompter. Now he's a genius with it. He's as good as Reagan. He's as good as Clinton. He's as good as Obama with it. He felt comfortable in this debate. That first one probably, I actually thought he did much better in that debate when you look at it a second time than a lot of people think. But this debate, this could be one of the biggest knockouts I've seen in a presidential debate. I don't think I've ever seen one candidate dominate the other candidate more. She was completely on the defensive the entire night.
He was unrelenting. Let's go to the issue that everyone was talking about coming into this tape from, 11 years ago. I thought his answer, number one, he seemed sincere in his apology.
Of course he was.
Okay. And number two, he waited, and because she kept pressing it, he said, all right, I'll go there.
Yes. She was the one who began the unrelenting, vicious, nasty, horrible attack on him. So I think the way he answered it, he apologized, but he also put it in proper perspective. We got a world in which people are being killed all over the world. We've had more Islamic terrorist attacks in the last 10 months than we've had since September 11, all over the world, including the United States. We're waiting for the next city to get attacked, right?
Scary. It's scary.
We have no plan. It's obvious from her ridiculous answers. We have no plan in Syria. She doesn't know what the heck she's doing in Syria. I mean, she has no idea. They have no idea how to set priorities. I was thinking, when they started talking about announcing what you're going to do, I was thinking, like Eisenhower didn't announce we're going to invade in Normandy.
So it was a good point. But think of this debate in substance. They talked about the economy, substance, taxes, substance, vetting refugees, substance, immigration, substance, even Syria, Iraq, substance, yes. Radical Islam, substance.
I come away from it with the following. If we elect Donald Trump, I get more money in my pocket. If we elect her, she can take 20% out. Yeah. I got that. Now, what Donald Trump was trying to do, even with the tape thing, is to say, look, it's important, and I'm sorry, but we got people dying. While we're talking, somebody's getting shot in Chicago. Murder went up last year more than it did in the last 41 years. There's something going wrong in this country. There's too much violence, both street crime violence and terrorism. And we need a strong president. It was quite clear. He's strong, she's weak.
He also decided, okay, because she hit him with the kitchen sink in the first debate. Kane tried to regurgitate the memorized lines again and again.
Kane was pathetic.
All right. So he came in, but what he said, he went after her on the email. He went after her in lying. He went after Benghazi. He went in the first debate. He left all that on the table. He didn't leave anything on the table tonight.
Anything on the table tonight, and she never had an answer for the 33,000 emails and how you can destroy documents after a federal subpoena. So when he got to the point where he said you belonged in jail, he's absolutely right.
Any prosecutor, you might be the attorney general.
Well, I could convict her on at least, we started with 13. I'm up to about 26 now, Sean. And the reality is she lied to the FBI. Martha Stewart went to jail for lying to the FBI.
One time.
One time. She did it 39 times. She had no record. She had a lot of recollection of all the stuff she wanted to say about Trump tonight, but she had no recollection 39 times when she was talking to the FBI.
Last question. The issue of actions versus words. I've interviewed Juanita. I've interviewed Kathleen. I've interviewed Paula. I've interviewed Kathy Shelton, who Hillary's on tape bragging that she got somebody she thought was guilty off of raping a 12-year-old girl. Are people now, is the media now challenged? Do they have a responsibility to bring up these issues?
Well, if they're going to go back with a 12-year-old tape on him or something that happened 20 years ago, this is serious stuff. I mean, I talked to that woman,
Kathy Shelton,
for some time. She did a lot of damage to Kathy Shelton. I mean, laughing twice over
laughing and bragging and knowing that he was guilty.
Yeah, and the woman was raped and can never have a child. And then Juanita Broderick, who says she was raped and Hillary Clinton attacked her. She said that herself in the microphone. Yeah. Someone finally gave her a chance to voice the way in which she was horribly treated by the President of the United States. Now, you want to start talking about some language on a tape and attack people about that, well, then you got to deal with your own problems.
You got to deal with action
you got to deal with
behavior.
A sexual predator and his attacker, Hillary Clinton.
Mr. Mayor, great to see you. On a scale of 1 to 10, you're giving this a 50.
Oh, 100? Knockout, one of the biggest defeats in or victories in a presidential debate ever.
All right, Mr. Mayor, good to see you. Thank you so much.